This March, we celebrated our 1-year wedding anniversary. I can't believe that a whole year has passed already. To celebrate, I booked a few nights getaway in a gorgeous treetop cabin, a few hours drive north in the mountainous hinterland of the Sunshine Coast. I had very eagerly been looking forward to this little adventure. Upon arriving in the town of Montville, we were very much ready for lunch and found a table with a nice view to go with it. We explored the beautiful town, slowly, leisurely, enjoying being on no schedule and feeling a childlike joy at discovering new things. In the business of life, we can forget to remain light and playful, but it is such an important element to our happiness and contentedness. We collected our keys and drove the very short distance to our cabin, which included a very steep descent, but which led to a wonderfully secluded location.
Don't let the brakes go. I'm coming back up here.
This is terrifying. It doesn't look that steep, but it is. Whew, we made it.
I was quick to get our spa tub going on the deck and start unwinding and enjoying the solitude. There's something so special about that feeling, like you have this little corner of the world all to yourself. A place to be completely free and at ease, where the only eyes on you are the birds and the bugs. After a few blissful hours of total relaxation, our bellies reminded us it was again time to venture out for dinner. We didn't have to walk far, and our meals were served quickly. Everything felt easy and in flow. Maybe that's the magic of mountain air.
Get it.
The following morning, we were gently awakened by a glowing sunrise across the horizon. I could not think of a better way to start the day. Our morning started early, but was slow in the most wonderful way. No time limits, no set itinerary. As a recovering perfectionist, I still always do my research and write out my to-do lists for any trips. However, these are only guides, inspiration, rather than any kind of rigid plan. I know the day will lead us where it's supposed to, and inevitably the most joy comes from the unexpected. And so we set off on the day's adventure, grateful for the perfect weather we were receiving. I got thinking about the amazing community here, the kind and like-minded folk that had been part of our experience so far. This region is full of all kinds of artists and craftsmen, of cooks, cultivators and producers, of people selling all kinds of unique wares, and people who open their homes to visitors from far and wide. These feel like my people who savour the beautiful world around them and who have forged their own path to live in alignment with their values. I draw inspiration from this as I continue to figure out my own path and encourage everyone to dedicate some time to thinking about how they live their day-to-day life. After our morning of exploring towns, national parks, visiting antique stores and sampling local produce at the dairy, we headed back to the cabin for another relaxing afternoon and evening. Having this time, just being able to slow down my thoughts and really step outside of my day-to-day life to reflect and also project, visualizing the life I really want to be living. It's so wonderful to have that opportunity. The level of clarity we gain in these moments, when we feel truly carefree, unburdened, unbound, it really is like no other. These moments are worth making time for. It's how we hit reset on life and come out feeling renewed, with greater vision and purpose. We can start considering also what success really means for us. What does a successful life mean anyway? It's a question you can't really get wrong, because there's a million different answers. But what we can get wrong is living someone else's version of success, and, maybe worse, not even being aware of it. That's why it's useful to practice visualizations around what your perfect day would look like, and work backwards from there. Finding ways to breathe your vision into reality and understanding your priorities and what changes might need to be made. Also taking stock of how far we have come. The things we dreamed of 5 years ago, do we have them? The answer is often yes, and it's easy to keep wishing for more without acknowledging the goals that have already been met. What I have come to know to be true, at least for myself, is that through staying kind and humble, releasing judgment, and practicing self-acceptance, we set ourselves on the path for success, whatever that might look like. I don't measure success in terms of big or small. I measure it in terms of alignment with my values, my joy, and ease of life. And so success becomes a state of mind. One we can carry with us throughout our days.